When I was younger, I was conditioned to think that stock market investing and investing in general was only made for the rich people because they have more than enough money to play with. So if they end up losing money, they don't risk that much because they have more than enough money. While if you are a normal person working 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, as I was, then of course you have no chance by getting rich because you don't have enough money and basically it's risky, you can lose money, it takes time to make money, and all of those similar bullshit excuses that you were conditioned to believe by your parents, your broke teachers, and by your peers who absolutely don't want to get rich because all they want to do is just having fun, party, wasting time, watching television, and all similar bullshit that they are doing, okay? But if you are watching this video, of course, you want to spend your time working on something that you love, you want to be free from this enslaving 9 to 5 job that most people hate, yet they are forced to do because otherwise they cannot afford to take risks, that's why, because they don't have money, okay? But in reality, bro, I'm gonna tell you that everyone has more than enough money, including you, to start investing in the stock market and actually make some change, okay? Because for me, just 2.5 years ago, I started with my stock market investing, and right now I'm 24 years old and I've quit my work around 2 months ago so that I could pursue my entrepreneurial dreams and basically focus on my business for a couple of years. Yes, in 2.5 years, I accumulated enough money. And how did I do that? By following the simple steps that I'm gonna show you today, okay? So who am I? My name is Yasha and I help people increase their cash flow while reducing the risk. So if you take a look at the first link in the description, it's gonna take you to my website over here where you can click start right here. And then you are going to book a free meeting with me where we are going to have a short meeting each other, and then I'm also going to show you the strategies that helped me accumulate enough cash to quit work, okay? It's that simple. So I hope to see you soon. Now let's go to the most important topic of stock market investing, which is improving your personal finances, okay? As I said, you were conditioned to think that you don't have enough money. But in reality, bro, you have more than enough money to start investing in the stock market so that you can get financially free, okay? The only thing that we have to change right now is your financial behavior, okay? You just have to do one single change and then that's gonna change your investing game forever, okay? And that single change is so-called 30% rule, okay? What does that 30% rule mean is that whenever you get a salary, you immediately invest 30% of that salary into your investments, okay? For example, I get my salary, or I got it on 28 each month, okay? And then on 28 of each month, when I got it, I immediately invested 30% of my salary into the stock market and other investments, okay? And then that way I was able to basically pay myself first, okay? Because the main idea of this 30% rule is that you always pay yourself first, okay? Because that way you can ensure that you are actually investing in your own future, okay? Because nobody, bro, look, nobody will take care of you except you. Only you will take care of you. Not even your parents, not even your employer, not even your teachers, not even your friends, bro. They actually don't care about you. Yes, even your parents don't actually care about your future because otherwise they would help you with your entrepreneurial dreams. But do they help you? No. Do they encourage you with stock market investing? No. Do they encourage you with any other investments? No. Why? Because they were conditioned to think that this is for the rich people. And therefore, they think that 30% rule, they don't even know that this rule exists, So therefore, they are just spending all the money on unnecessary things and they don't invest in the stock market or other investments, they don't pay themselves first, therefore they are enslaved at their jobs that they absolutely hate, okay? The concept of this rule is very simple, bro. You get your salary, you invest 30% of the money into stock market first, and then you pay the rent, then you pay the food, and then you basically spend the money that is left on you and your sport and your dates, and that's about it. It's very simple concept, okay? Now, of course, I want to show you an example. Basically, I want to show you a comparison of what I did and what other people do, especially my parents and my friends, and most likely you, what you are doing as well. And then hopefully this example is going to change your mindset a little bit, you know. I know that all of those examples and all of those concepts are very strange and very challenging, but trust me, man, it's gonna basically slingshot you ahead of other peers, other people that are the same age as you, because right now I'm 24 and I can quit my work with 40,000 on my bank account, whereas my 24 years old co-workers still have to work because they have probably 200, 300, 500 euros on their bank account, and that's it. I have 10 times or even 20 or 30 times more than them, you know? So clearly this strategy works, okay? I'm a living proof of it. So let's go, okay? Before I quit my work, I had my salary of 1,600 euros, okay? Sorry, I don't have the mouse, so I'm using my pad on my laptop to draw, okay? So basically, I have 1,600 euros salary, okay? And then according to the 30% rule, I have to invest 30% of that salary into the stock market, okay? Which is around 500 euros. Actually, it's 540, but for the sake of simple example and simple numbers, we are going to keep those numbers rounded, okay? So I invested 500 euros into the stock market, okay? And then what is left? I have 1,100 euros left, okay? And then out of those 1,100 euros, I have to then invest, I have to pay my rent, which is 500 euros. And then I have to pay my utilities, just like electricity and water, which is another 100 euros, okay? So altogether, bro, I have 500 euros left on my bank account, okay? And then out of those 500 euros, I can buy food, I can pay the dates, I can pay whatever I want, okay? I have 500 euros left. And then other people, what they are doing, bro, they also have 1,600 euros salary, which is a normal salary in Slovenia, let's say, or Spain, where I live, or whatever, okay? 1,600 euros is, let's say, normal Slovenian salary, okay? But what they are doing, bro, they immediately start to pay others. How they're paying others? They pay others by paying the rent, because here you are paying your landlord, okay? So they pay the rent and of course utilities, okay? And they are also paying then the car company because they have a car, just like I had up until I moved to Spain. I had a car, and car had cost me 200 euros per month because of the gasoline, okay? And most likely all of those people that have cars, they drive to work, which is around 30 minutes in each direction, which means like that's more than enough driving. That's 200 euros for driving there and there and there, you know? And then they have, let's say, another, how much? 300 euros for the food, okay? And then they have another, let's say, 100 euros for fucking shopping. And then let's see right now how much money we have, because that's the normal cash flow of normal people, okay? So we have 1,100, we have 1,000, we have 800, we have 500, we have 400 euros left. You see, they have 400 euros left. And then of course, the idea is that their normal people will not going to invest those 400 euros immediately, because here we still have to include the dates and all other bullshit, you know. Now look at the comparison, okay? For example, here you can see that with the green color I marked my investment, okay? I have 500 euros invested, whereas those people have only 400 euros left, you know, and even if they invest all of those 400 euros. So I am already immediately 100 euros in profit than they are doing per month, you know. But of course, normal people will not invest 400 euros. So let's say they are investing 100. So even if they invest 100, I am still 5 times faster by accumulating the money that they do, because I simply pay myself first. You see, I paid myself first, and then I paid my landlord, and then I paid also here my landlord, and that's about it. I don't have the car, I don't have like my own flat, whatever. I don't have any car, yeah, because the car is the biggest expense that people have. But I still have enough money to travel. I visited most of Europe, I visited United States, everything by this simple concept. I still went and I still go to eat out, I still go on dates, I still do basically everything that a normal person does. But at the same time, I have 5 times more money invested than they do. Isn't that awesome, bro? Isn't that absolutely amazing? You see, the 30% rule will absolutely change your mind, and not only your mind, bro, it's also going to change your life for the better, because those 500 euros that you accumulate each month will help you basically quit your work and then focus on your business, just like they helped me. It's absolutely amazing. You see, here people pay, instead of themselves first, they pay others. You see, here they are paying the landlord. Here with the gasoline and the car, they are paying the gasoline company and the car company. Of course, they are having their car on leasing, so here you have to have another, let's say 100 euros per month that they are spending. So here they are like paying leasing company and so on and so on. And then here all the fucking costs and everything, you know. And they have the same standard as I do, but with way higher costs. So basically, bro, that's it, man. It's a really simple concept. The 30% rule is very simple. Just invest 30% of your salary into investments, and then eventually quit work by having enough money accumulated. It's that fucking simple. It's that fucking simple. Pay yourself first, take care of yourself first, and you are going to do great things. It's that fucking simple. It's that simple, bro. So, again, if you want to double your cash flow while you are reducing your risk and also being independent from all of those stock market crashes, all of those stock market movements and dips and fucking bullshit that is happening on the stock market, and also if you want to use other people's money to make your own money, then again, bro, click the first link in the description, go to my website and book a meeting with me. It's for free, where we basically discuss all of those strategies, okay? So, bro, take care, see you soon, and do the hard work, and see you on top of the world.